The South Asian Women in Media Sri Lanka, in collaboration with the Free Media Movement, Sri Lanka Working Journalists Association, Editors Guild of Sri Lanka and the Sri Lanka Press Institute held a special event marking International Women's Day 2025 at the Sri Lanka Press Institute auditorium yesterday.
I think in competitive politics, usually women are not in a favorable position. They are at a very disadvantageous position. And that's mainly because political parties consider women to be a sort of a liability. They don't think women are an asset. They don't think that there's something that women can contribute to in politics. They don't take women's opinions seriously. It's not just the political culture. It's also about how women raise money for campaign financing. It's very hard for a woman if you're on your own. If you are not supported by a political party, you have to make sure that there is enough space in the media for you. And whenever, even for us, even for women in the parliament, I think whenever there is space in the media, it's not necessarily positively. You rarely hear about a positive contribution from a woman. It's always something negative. It's slanderous. It's either, controversial. Women are seen as clickbait news items. They are not necessarily given a positive outlook in the media and in politics also. So I think it's not easy for a woman to get into politics. It's not easy for a woman to sustain in politics.
This is a law which I did not support, the Online Safety Act, because there were many provisions to control freedom of expression and so on. But there are provisions in the Online Safety Act which can be taken out and passed as a separate law in order to prevent this kind of harassment of women, particularly in this time and age, online harassment of women and so on. So, there are certain laws which can be passed to definitely protect women and so on. But when it comes to public engagement in politics, like for instance elections and so on, it doesn't matter how many laws we have. You can't. The amount of violence which women face is so much that you can't contain it with laws. Laws are good. I mean, we should have laws. That's on one side. But there also has to be a mechanism to support women who are going through this kind of harassment issues, sextortion, death threats, and so on.
The event was titled Improving Media Engagement with Women in Politics in Sri Lanka.